Hello, everyone. How are you doing? As you can probably tell, I have some very needy help tonight. My cat's currently up on the counter trying to eat dog food. It's just going to be a little chaos, but we're here. It's going to be fine. Hello. I love this. Doing pretty well. Today was a long day. Feel a little but we're here. Like I said, we're going to read for a little bit. Kingdom of Ash, how are you liking it? That's a big book. Hello. Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. I have read the first couple of this series. I don't know that I've read all of it. Currently reading Eye of the World. Nice. Hello. Welcome. What is everyone reading? Let me know. I am going to be listening to Hellbent while I finish off the last couple of rows that I need to do on my blanket. And then after that, I may switch over to Atlas Paradox. I haven't really decided yet. The cat's eating dog food. Like, does anybody else's cat eat dog food? She doesn't normally do that, but apparently she doesn't have enough cat food. Hello, reading Priest. Are you enjoying it? Is this for the Literature Book Club? Taking a break from Gardens of the Moon and reading romance. Not a bad plan. Hi, love. I didn't click on your comment. Hello. We have lots of people reading Eye of the World so they can join us. And good night. Have no idea. Haven't read for the last few days. That's fair. Reading first thriller, No Exit. Enjoy. I hope you love it. Gonna wrap up work, shower, listen to magic lessons and junk journal. Okay, that's different. Haven't heard of that one. Spoiler alert. I did. We all read it together in the live stream on Monday on Kaylee's channel. Reading Come Tumbling Down. I need to continue on this series. Hello. Next read is going to be Ninth House because you need to read Hellbent. I'm liking it. It's pretty slow for the first half, and then it starts to pick up in the second half, which I feel like the first one did too. So, yeah. Whatever. I give up on her. You read Priest today, and it was so fun. That live show is going to be real interesting. I'm excited. I don't know if I'll get to make it live, but I'll watch it back if I don't. Enjoying it. Spice levels are at an all-time high, and reading it for the book club. You and Sandra are buddies. Making tuna melts. Nice. Fun. Eats kibble even though she has wet food and the dogs do not. Right. So she gets her kibble. She also gets her wet food, which she only gets like a half portion because I still feed her both. Yes, she's eating the dog food, and I literally just gave her food. Kingdom of Ash, you're liking it. Good. Magic Lessons is the prequel of Practical Magic. Okay, that makes way more sense. Gotcha. Reading The Shadow of What Was Lost and hope we're here for a while so I can get chunk done. Yeah, I can't read without sprints either. We'll probably be here for about 3 hours. I do need to go to bed at a reasonable hour, but I think we can do about 3 hours. Finish Rhapsodic. Still have 3 books that you need to finish by the end of the month. How to Sell a Haunted House, Sea of Ruin, and the Book of Gothel. I hope you can read Sea of Ruin so you can join us for the live. I don't know when it'll be, but it'll be. Can't imagine having to talk about this book live. Can't wait to watch it, though. I know, right? I'm excited. Read Ninth House a couple of years ago and need a recap. So if you don't want to reread, I mean, if you do, cool. But if you don't, Kaylee from Kaylee's Books has a spoiler vlog where she reread it and spoiler did it along the way to can't talk today, to act as a recap. So if you don't want to reread it before going into Hellbent, I think you can do that. I'll be honest, I reread it before Kaylee did that vlog. And reading Hellbent, as long as you remember the main big thing that happens at the end, I think you'd be fine. I'm also hoping that it doesn't take 5-6 years for the sequel. Didn't she go down to 3 from 5? So she's only got the 1 book left. Just knock it out. here, buddy. Come here. Well, come here. He said no. He said not today. He's in a mood, too. Come here. Come here. So I'm thinking maybe 30 minutes for our first sprint, and then maybe longer ones after that, but I'm having a really hard time focusing. As far as I know. Just joining. Yay! I'm glad you're here. Reading Kingdom of Ash. You and Jane are buddies then. Hello, hello. Welcome. I need to get a lot of reading done, but I am in no mood. No mood whatsoever. So hopefully you guys can motivate me because I am not feeling it. But I still have, what is today? The 26th, 25th? So we have, 4 or 5 days left of January, and I still need to finish a book. So you reread ZA? I'm assuming you mean that you reread Ninth House, but you don't have to for Hellbent? I'm trying to be on your wavelength. Yes, Ninth House at the same time, but still remember the ending from the first time. Cool. Ha! I knew things. Hello, Carrie. Welcome. What are you reading? Yeah, I think that the comment got ahead of her. She reread Ninth House. If I finish your current book, it'll be your 6th book for the month. Nice. Need to film your Dungeon of TBR video soon. Yeah, I don't really know where the month went. I had to film my TBR last week, and I was like, the heck is it TBR time? But it is. And mine will be up Thursday, which is tomorrow. It'll be up tomorrow. I wanted to premiere it, but I got a bit of a crazy day tomorrow, so plus it's not really that, like, I've been wanting to pick up something all day, but too many books. Need to find an angsty slow burn fantasy. Angsty slow burn. Anybody help her out in the comments? Reread Ninth House, but that was mostly because you wanted to get fully immersed back into the world. I feel like if you aren't a huge fangirl, it's fine to just recap and jump back in. Yeah, I would agree with that. 40% of all the light of all that falls. I'm hoping to make it halfway through. I will be reading that next month. Need to edit your TBR video. At least it's filmed, so you can just kind of edit whenever. Warbreaker. Yeah, that's fair. Word gets in the way of everything. Ooh, I agree with this. Bridge Kingdom's a good one. Bridge Kingdom is a good one. I was trying to think of something that wasn't Fanro, but again, I don't know. Is it really angsty? Blood Trials, maybe? I don't know that that's going to be angsty enough. The Kingdom of Ash from Blood and Ash series, maybe. Hello, you're reading The Keeper of Lost Things. You may have that on your Kindle. Ooh, see, good recommendation. That's what we're here for. Okay, let me get the timer set up because we'll need to do our first sprint soon. Cassidy may join us in this sprint. We shall see. I think she was doing the dinner thing. May start your reread of Red Rising or first read of Knife of Dreams. Time 11. Dang. Getting close to the end. Kingdom of the Wicked. I haven't read it, but I can see where that would be a good one. Just finished Crescent City, and the first one was so good. Yeah, I definitely really like the first one. May pick up City of Brass and sit on your priority books. Love City of Brass. Highly recommend. I'm excited to read the new start to her series, or new series, I guess, in March with everybody. Starting The Perfect Crimes. Enjoy? That sounds like a mystery. Can't wait to read the second one. Well, it has an ending, and we don't have a third release date. So you can come with all of us in the pain of waiting on the sequel. Theoretically, 2024, right? I'm assuming. We'll see. Okay. Good night. Sleep well. All righty. Let us do our first sprint. I will see you guys in 30 minutes. Sorry, I had to move a tail. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
And she's gone. Good. Sleepy. But good.
Long day?
Yes. Yes, it was. That's okay. It's over now. So it's all good. Kaylee's
That is
coming
good.
back. She has like 2 minutes left of her book.
Mm-hmm. She did the smart thing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you reading tonight? I missed it because I wasn't here.
I'm listening to Hellbent while I work on the blanket, and then I'll switch over to Atlas Paradox.
Are you liking Hellbent?
Yes. But there's just some kind of there's nothing wrong with it. It's doing nothing wrong. If you asked me what's the problem, I would not be able to tell you, but there's something that's just off.
Fair. That
I
happens.
don't know what it is. I even went and looked at reviews to see if somebody could put it into words for me, and they cannot. So
how many times are you gonna clear your throat?
Everybody. He said he's got something in there. It's fine.
I'm trying to convince him to go into town to get us snacks.
Always. The answer is always snacks.
But he doesn't believe that I would do it for him. So he says he won't do it for me.
But she's busy.
See?
Yeah, but if you weren't busy.
If she weren't busy, she'd lie to you and say yes.
Very lied to me.
You know what? I cooked dinner for you yesterday and the day before and the day before.
And she offered to do the dishes, but you said no.
I did.
Hi, Kaylee.
Hello.
Everybody's getting lots done. Did you enjoy your book?
Yeah, I just finished up Shiver. It's like a snowy thriller.
Did you
It's
enjoy
pretty
it?
good. Pretty good. I'm vlogging it, so if you want more thoughts, check out my vlog. It's gonna get posted, but I have a positive opinion about it.
Good. I've heard it's very snowboardy.
Yeah, it's like about there's like a past timeline and a present timeline, and in the past timeline, they're all trying to be professional snowboarders, so they're like competing and trying to qualify for the Olympics and stuff.
Cool.
Oh, fun.
Ooh, enjoy, have fun. Middle of chapter 35, reading Nocturne. Finished Come Tumbling Down. It's a short one. Hello. I need to finish some series too, which is why I'm reading Hellbent instead of letting it sit on my TBR shelf for the next, 18 months.
This is fair.
I knew that if I did not do it before the hold ran up, it'd be at least 6 months before I did it again. And then the 6-month hold would come around and I would keep hitting delay.
Yeah. I'm waiting until my audio hold, even though I have the physical. I just want the audio to like pair with it. But my audio, it says 2 weeks, which just means like one person has it right now. So it could be at any moment it comes. Yeah.
I gotta skip the line. I don't really know how that happened because I've gotten 2.
I always
get lines. And I never get them.
I have 6 library cards, so just one of them had a very short wait for it.
I love it. I need your library cards. Mine, the one that I use for everything, is not letting people do outside of their county anymore. Like you can't do a non-resident, and I'm like, why? At least let the people that already have a card, if they want to renew it, and just don't do any more. But they're not. It's awful.
Yeah, I'm lucky. The only one that I don't technically qualify for is my Kansas one, because that's where I lived when I got my master's, and I just got a library card when I lived there. But they are good for 10 years. So for a while, like you don't have to renew it for 10 more years. And so I won't be able to renew it, but I don't have to worry about that for a while. And then I have 2 Texas ones, the one I live, and then the Austin Public Library. If you have a Texas address, you only pay $20 a year for it. And so I'm like, that's worth it. Yeah. And then I use my parents' California address for where they live. And then there's a couple other places in California where you can get an e-card if you have a California address. So
I have that too, but I'm not going to share how. We won't talk about the how. Just do. Yum. Right. Said he will benefit from the snacks. So what is his problem?
You will benefit from the snacks too, so you should go.
How far is town?
10 minutes.
Oh, come on, put on your big boy panties.
Sounds like you would make it there and back in between your sprints.
No, I don't think I would. I'm supposed to be reading in between my sprints. I can't read.
Really? Sounds like I've heard you read an audiobook before.
I was hoping you would think that.
Your plan is kind of falling apart here.
I'm not listening to an audiobook right now, though. I know I am, but like I might not next sprint.
Sounds like you probably.
It's fine, I know. You just don't love me enough.
True.
True. Savage.
Rude. It's like the day that David Wynn got a McFlurry and didn't even ask me if I wanted one, much less bring me one. It's the day
That's
before my birthday.
betrayal. That is savage. Like he was already there.
Right? He was like, I was stressed.
Stressed.
I do relate to stressfully ordering McDonald's though.
Actually, I have a perfect
Apparently,
excuse.
he
I've
was
been
going to
drinking
go
since
somewhere and the line was really, really long. And that's what he wanted, but the line was too long. So then he was trying to find a plan B and he was stressed. That was the story.
Mm.
That was my response. 596, nice. Just got home, no book, finished it at work. I've done this. I finished my book at work today. I read the end of Sea of Rune at work today. Probably not the best choice, but we did it. Nobody saw my red face. It's fine.
That's a red face book.
I know. I did a vlog clip for it, and Kaylee just cut it off before the end.
It's okay. Like that is a book that I don't easily recommend to people because it's like I just found it so fun, but I know it's objectively like not great.
I said, I'm so glad this was Kaylee's pick because she won't be mad at me.
I like a lot of trash books. Sometimes they're just a fun time, and
I
that
can
one was
see
a fun
why
time.
people would like it. I can. It just you have to. It'll be in the vlog, but you have to gel.
But yeah, whenever I read smut in public places, I don't have a reaction, but I'm always just so paranoid they're gonna see my screen and see like a word and be like, "What is that?" When I was reading it, I can't remember what book, but I was reading a smutty book on the plane, and I literally had the thing down in front of me, and I had like my whole body over the tray to read it on my phone.
That's hilarious. I hope that YouTube doesn't like demonetize the video because of the words I had to use to describe that book. Not like the words to describe the book, but like the word. It is a smutty book, you know. Yes, we do have to renew our library cards, and this is a great goal. I need to do that. Our whole state is on one system for Libby. That's good and bad because then you can't mix and match your selections. But my hometown, like where I live currently, has a terrible library. Solitude of Wolverines and World Wild Vet. I love how many cards you have. I do too. It's great. The library card is from the town you grew up in. They have a huge selection. 30 holds.
Oh,
I wish. I feel like I haven't joined Sprints in forever. Well, hello. Never renewed your card and had the same number since elementary. That used to be the way it was everywhere, and now they make you renew because people, I guess, move so much. 4 library cards, and one you pay yearly fee for from Florida. Garden of Empire. Other library near me makes you pay $75 on the couch. Jeez. Even my the Brooklyn one that's going to be not letting me renew was only $50 a year, which when you think about Audible book prices, that was nothing.
Yeah, the Austin $20 a year. I'm like, hell yeah. And the Austin Public Library is the only one of the 6 cards that actually has good selection for fantasy audiobooks. Like all the other ones don't have even like super popular fantasy books. If they have popular fantasy books that are the more whimsical fantasy, but not like the epic
high fantasy stuff.
Yeah.
Like a lot of trash books. Yeah, this was exactly me. Cassidy was expecting a rage rant, and I was like,
I loved the end.
I was expecting a rage rant. I was like, that's what didn't bother you out of everything? Mel's texting me the entire time, like, oh my god, this. And I'm like, yeah, that's possible. And then like the ending happens, and she's just like, yeah, well,
it's not coming. Finally joined the ranks of listening to an audiobook while physically reading. This process is underrated. Yeah, I finally talked Dad into it, and he's loving it. 20 pages and you're not okay. Yeah, that's a high octane book to be reading in sprints where you have to stop every few minutes.
Also,
No,
I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that is Steph's first like thriller or horror book, and I'm like, that is an intense one to start with.
Yeah, it is.
I could be misremembering, but I think I remember seeing an Instagram post where she was saying that it's her first try into that genre, and I'm like, that it's a great book, but man, is it a lot.
Yeah, it's not one you want to have to stop. Sorry, what'd you say, Cass?
It's what got one of my friends into thrillers. I made her read that one.
It's so definitely a thriller.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm in over my head with just the San Francisco and Los Angeles cards. Yeah. I just do it mostly for holds, and then I can like delay things if I need to. But some of the holds, even if my library has it, it's like several months wait, whereas the bigger libraries get more copies of it and they turn over faster.
Yeah. I just love how when you have multiple cards on Libby too, you can click on the book and see like which one has the shortest wait. Mm-hmm. So nice. It's almost like Libby wants you to have multiple libraries.
Yes, they do. I think you only have to pay for most libraries if you're not living in the area where the library services. So like if I live not in Brooklyn, so that's why I have to pay. But if I lived there, I wouldn't.
Of my 6 cards, I only pay for one of them, and it's $20 for the whole year. So not bad. Mm-hmm. But the rest are all free.
Yep, I have a bunch, and I use them all for audiobooks. I never do it for physical books.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I requested a hold for Spare the day after it came out and became available 2 days later. Yes. Yep. Local library is free and doesn't even charge late fees. Nice. See, I feel like that would be something that I should utilize, but I don't. Like physically going to the library, I should do that, but I don't.
Every time I do that, I end up owing them money because I'm just so terrible at giving the books back on time.
Right. It's got to be more incentive than $1 late fee.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like yours would be hard too, Mel, because it's not like you have a big city, so like the library would be hard for physicals.
Mm-hmm. Library service is a large area, so the long wait times. Yeah. Just checked in the Brooklyn Public Library. It looks like they did. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. When mine runs out, it's done. And that's what the really frustrating thing is. I wish they would let you renew if you had already had a card prior to that. I don't really understand why they did it, but they did. Take a break earlier in the afternoon because you were home alone. Your dad came home early, expected, and scared you. This is a mood, especially while reading that one. They just brought back late fees this January. Yeah, I guess that was the whole delayed while COVID thing. Did you talk Nick into getting you snacks?
No.
Tisk. I might get a snack in this sprint.
I'll have to make do. Maybe I'll make myself spring rolls.
That does sound yummy.
I should just make dinner, but like that's overrated.
It takes too much time. Who wants a dinner? How long of a sprint do we want to do?
I'm good with whatever. I'm just over here puzzling.
I like your puzzle. Is it audio while puzzle?
Mm-hmm. It's a cat eating some books.
Not
that you probably can see on my Wi-Fi, but
you're actually. I'm not gonna say it. We're just gonna let it go because
it's okay. I was literally just about to text you and ask. So
I can see you. I can see you fine.
I was gonna say, is it even worth me being on here? Is my Wi-Fi terrible?
Actually, it's the best it's been since you've been there.
Good to know.
You're like moving with your noise. It's together and in sync. It's great.
Pardon, Kaylee?
Sorry. What book are you reading, Cassidy?
I'm reading Sorcery of Thorns. I'm almost done.
I saw you put that on Goodreads. I'm like, what the heck?
This is not a Cassidy book.
Someone's asking to see dogs.
My dog is, well, hang on, come here. He's I wasn't gonna click on it if he wouldn't come up
Aw.
here, but he did. So here he is.
I currently have a dog with me, but I don't have a dog. But I'm not finding him because he's finally quiet and stopped barking. So sorry, maybe later.
They can't all be as chillax as Teddy is back there. He's like arms slumped over the couch, full on.
I told my sister that this is like the birth control but dog version. Like 5 cats is looking better and better and better.
Just get one that's like over 5 years old. They chill.
Yeah, but this dog is over 5 years old. He's needy.
That's fair. As you saw this one jump in my face, I have no excuse for that.
Like even if like me and Nick cuddle, he's like
No,
wants to be a part of it. Like he's like, you can't do this. Like, what the fuck?
me in the middle, you on either side. Teddy is in mood. I agree. Okay, let's do another break because otherwise I will just keep on talking. Okay, we'll see you guys in 40. Hello.
Hello.
Anybody get snacks in that front?
No, but we made dinner.
Oh, okay. Was it good?
It was okay. It didn't hit the spot. It didn't hit what I wanted. Like, I wanted snacks.
You wanted the junk food.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just gotta have snacks for dinner. I've been known to do this a time or two.
We were so close. I had him really close to go and get pizza, maybe, but
I had that yesterday.
it's just not good pizza. Like, it's a small town. So it's from
Yeah.
Burger Baron. Like,
But it's still pizza.
we essentially get Burger Baron or Chinese food, and there's no in between there. So
Well, I mean, like we saw in Grady Hendrix, you can get pizza Chinese. So
this is true.
That's like the height of luxury for takeout food, getting pizza and Chinese food takeout at the same time. Like, oh my goodness, fancy.
absolutely.
It was fancy.
Kaylee, how did you do?
I was just editing. This video is kind of annoying to edit because I had like something went wrong with the footage and I had already unhauled the book. So now I'm having to put in all the pictures of the books that I unhauled. Plus there's a million clips because I'm combining like a quick like book shopping vlog in it too. So it's like got the annoyance of a vlog with a lot of clips to handle and then the annoyance of a sit down video with all the pictures to put up. So
Annoying.
How are you liking it, Bree? Are you enjoying it? I predict this is one you will enjoy.
Mm-hmm. I think she will.
Hello, it's late for you. Thank you for coming. Hello. Just finished 48 Rules of Power. Hello, welcome. 33 pages, Kingdom of Ash. Yes, for snacks. I have some white cheddar popcorn that I nibbled on in that sprint, but I've already had.
Twins. I'm gonna make popcorn next sprint, but mine is kettle corn.
I like kettle corn popcorn too. This I don't have to make though. I can just open the bag and go. It just gets all over your hands, which is kind of annoying. I'm laughing at Cassidy. Apparently the dog is excited. No talking to your boyfriend made it to chapter 41. Boyfriend called and you got 0 reading in. This will be me at some point.
Both ends there.
Oh, now talking to your boyfriend. Got it.
Oh.
Still at page 66. This is the last book on your January TBR, but it's slow. Enjoying it. Yeah, I figured you would probably like it. Hi, Lexi. I hope you're having a good night. Only read a few pages. MA popcorn. Everybody is doing popcorn except for Cassidy. Big sad. Came in late, fed, medicated the pets.
Nick
Nice.
doesn't like popcorn.
Okay.
It
What's
doesn't
wrong
like
with
it
it?
gets stuck in your teeth, so
Okay,
you don't
that's fair.
eat it.
That's
And
fair.
so we never eat popcorn.
That's fair. But I eat it anyway. Getting ready to go to bed. Good night. Hope you enjoyed. See, everybody's eating popcorn except for Ashley, who's doing sweet and spicy chili Doritos, which is also not a bad choice. Tomorrow morning, getting into your PJs. Joined during the last sprint. Horror anthology. Fun. I didn't get a whole lot of reading done. My whole I don't like to eat and read at the same time kicked in, and I started watching Criminal Minds, and then I didn't stop till the sprint was over. So, whoops.
I also don't like eating and reading at the same time.
I don't know why it is. It's not as bad. Like audiobooks I can do, but I don't like getting my hands dirty and then touching.
Yeah. And I always end up spilling on my book. Like, I don't know if I'm just messy, but I always end up dripping something on my book when I'm eating and reading it.
Oh, sandwiches. I'm like, my hands don't get dirty.
Well, they do when you have white cheddar popcorn.
That's like barely anything.
Or if you eat like fries or something, there's grease.
You can still eat fries with a fork.
You could. I didn't, but I guess you could.
That feels wrong. I don't like
You
that.
eat a lot of finger food though, so
I just like literally with a utensil, it will fall off the utensil and go on. I don't know how, but it just plops
Kaylee's a
right on
messy
there every
human.
time.
love it.
That's hilarious. Hello. What are you gonna cook? Brie always cooks good stuff. Ended up picking Hooked. Fun. Melissa got me this for my birthday. I need to read it. No reading, but the kitchen is clean. I wish I could say that, but I can't.
Yeah, my
The
kitchen.
kitchen has not been clean for several days. I need help picking what to read. You can either do another short story from Gleanings or start The Final Empire. That's hard, but I really like The Final Empire.
I mean, I'm saying 1,000% the Final Empire.
So
I know noted. Mine's The Gleanings.
I figured. Accidentally dropped a whole plate of sriracha eggs on your book. Oh no, that's worse than dropping it in the bathtub.
Although, to be honest, I just don't really care if my books get dirty either, so.
Fair.
I don't care if they get super dirty, but like I'm always worried I'm gonna forget that like there's a very obvious food stain on the book and then lend it to someone and then they get to that page and it's like, ew.
Or you go to unhaul it and you completely forget.
Yeah.
When I annotated the book for my friend, I spilled something on it and I just circled it and was like, oops, I dropped my food. Because I like wrote in the book. So
Oh, that's perfect. Somebody else, short story. Use chopsticks when you eat chips now so you don't get your hands messy. I am incapable of chopsticks. Like, it's comical to watch me use chopsticks.
What about practice?
No, not at all. We're going to do quite a few more sprints. At least 2. Probably more than that. Just depends on how long they are. Wish we had more people, I guess. Thanks. Probably burrito bowls. You need to use your HelloFresh meals. That's a mood.
I love burrito bowls.
You won, Cassidy. It's Gleanings.
Yes. Woohoo! Let's go, Team Gleanings.
Gonna watch YouTube and crochet. Hello.
I'm very distracted by this puzzle. Sorry.
I like the puzzle. I haven't done a puzzle in forever because my question is, what do you do with a puzzle once you're done with it?
I put it away.
But like, do you break it down and then put it away? Do you just put together somewhere? Like, what do you do with it?
I break it down, and then in 5 years, when I forget how to do it, I'll just do it again.
Fair. Seems reasonable. Hello. Use chopsticks for most food. We don't use chopsticks unless you're eating Chinese here, and I never learned the skill.
Yeah, I worked at a Vietnamese restaurant, so I'm decent with chopsticks. But it's really just practice.
Yeah, I haven't figured out how to do it to practice it.
I eat at enough Asian restaurants that it's like eventually you kind of get embarrassed when they're like, do you need a fork?
Yeah, like, growing up, I lived in an area that was like had a very large Asian demographic because there's so many wonderful food places and so many of my friends. I was like, I cannot be the freaking one white person in here that has to ask for a fork. Like that's not happening. So I learned when I was a teenager. I struggled though. I was like constantly dropping stuff. It took me so long to figure out like how to do rice with it because rice is so hard. But
you got to start with the ones that like are still attached together that are like for like little kids, but like they work well to start.
Or rubber band. I did do that some. Well, have fun. I hope you have a good time. Your library has puzzles. That's cool. The puzzles, I think, were like 50% off at Barnes & Noble the other day, and I thought about getting one, but I didn't. A few. I don't know exactly how many, but a few. Can't do rice. Use chopsticks for whenever I eat any food that you can manage to. Yeah, I don't know that I could do rice. And noodles might not be too bad if I learned how to use them, but rice sounds challenging.
I love chopsticks. I use chopsticks over a fork when I hand.
I don't own any of my own chopsticks, but now when I have chopsticks in a restaurant, it's no big deal.
I should learn. We don't really use them much here. Like, nobody does. It's not just me. I don't think anybody in my family could use chopsticks.
Girl pictures are sexy? What? Just randomly?
No, knocks puzzle pieces off the table for Bowser to immediately chomp, so you only do them on your laptop. That's great. I can see that happening.
Yeah,
Just-
I can picture that.
Yeah, I'm cat free right now. But I also have to finish this puzzle before I have to go back to the city. So I'm like I picked a small puzzle, 750, and I'm ready to just grind it out to audiobooks for the next 4 days.
Do you have audiobooks for the rest of your besties?
I have the one that I'm going to steal from you. And then I have the audiobook for another one. And then that's it. I actually only have 4 more books to read. So,
woohoo!
Are there any ones left that you're really excited about?
no. These are all the people that scare me.
Mm-hmm.
But you saved Library of Vikings till the end and got a 5-star. So
I
the
did.
world never knows.
I mean, sucks for you if you're like not liking them, but it's gonna be very fun content to watch no matter what.
Yeah. I'm enjoying having premieres at lunch. It's the right time.
They're so fun.
Don't know how to create content now. Like I was thinking about what to do next week, and I was like, what am I gonna do when I don't have a vlog coming out every 2 days? Like, how else do I film? What else do I do?
I guess now you just have a vlog every 2 days, so you better read fast.
So much work, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the speed you're getting these out because that's an insane amount of vlogs to put out in such a short
It
amount.
is.
Yeah, it is intense. I was
But
really good.
I was like, I had 10 books I had to read. I don't know how you haven't gone crazy yet.
Yeah.
Lexi, I believe in you. There is definitely somebody that could end up below you left.
There are a couple people here, I would say, that could end up below Lexi, but there's one for sure that is going to be pure torture for me and pure entertainment for all of you.
100%.
I mean,
if you're on the bottom, here's the thing. I did the people I was most excited for their picks first. So even if you're at the bottom, you got to be my second video.
yeah.
So it still works. Yes, it's beast mode.
I did. I'm a psychopath this month, not this year. This is not continuing out throughout the rest of the year.
Okay, now you have to do everybody's least favorite and best favorite of the month.
Oh my God, everyone.
Cassidy never chooses her own books anymore.
Never again. And then people are just going to get to where they want to torture you because it's fun.
I think they're already at that stage. I'm not going to lie.
That was nice. I actually didn't really have many options. I had no options. I had one option, but still, I felt like it was something you wanted to read at least.
It was. They both were.
The owner of the local Vietnamese joint threw you in the pool. That's funny. I love that though. That's awesome. Oh, I need to read, but I don't want to do another sprint.
We should do hold on. How much longer do I have left? We should have 50-minute sprint.
50?
I have 48 minutes left.
Oh, okay. I was like 50 or 15 because there's a big difference between those two.
Well, we could do 15 and then do a 30-minute sprint afterwards or a 40-minute sprint afterwards. We could go small and then large.
If we do a 50, that will be the last sprint.
Oh, no. Then do 2 small ones. Don't do a 50.
Because that would be like 9 o'clock. And then we would chat. And I know we would chat for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Cassidy had to convert time. Cassidy had to convert time in her head.
I don't like time zones anymore. I'm done with them.
I agree with that statement.
I somehow get the most confused about Mel's, even though hers should be the easiest for me because we're in the
exact same time zone.
I just always think Mel is in the Eastern time zone for some reason. And so then every time she mentions a time, I mess it up.
It's the same. It's the same. I'm the easy one.
Alabama shouldn't be in Central Time. I think of it as being on the East.
It is, but it's not. But it is, but it's not.
Doesn't feel right.
I agree.
Okay. We can do a 30-minute and another 30-minute probably. Or we can do a 60-minute. We want to do.
We can do 2:30s. The puzzle piece that I just figured out says "Holy cats."
Love it.
I had to share it.
I love it. All right. I will see you guys in 30 minutes then. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I think Cassidy had to go walk the pooch, so she'll be back in a second. A little really hard for me to get out. I hope you are enjoying it. I do agree that it is kind of a wild ride. It's interesting. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. I don't know how I'm gonna rate it.
I'm sad you're not loving it.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't absolutely love Ninth House either. Like, it was good, but it wasn't. Sorry, I'm trying to unplug my camera. It was good, but it was not like an all-time favorite. So I expected to really, really enjoy this one, but not absolutely love it. It's just, I don't know. There's something. There's something. But I think a lot of people will really enjoy it. 25 pages, 44 pages. How was the walk?
It wasn't a walk. He's just sitting there staring and whining at me. So I was like, hey, I'll take him outside to see if that's what he wants. But he's just, no.
He just wants something, but he doesn't know what he wants.
I think he doesn't want me to sit here, is really what is happening. He wants me to go to the couch so he can cuddle in.
Dogs always get what they want. Come on.
Not. Some people find it cute probably, but I'm just like, I'm going to throw something at you.
Stop. He was sitting in the floor whining at me a minute ago because he wants to go to BED. And I was like, no, we'll go in a minute. So he got up on the couch and gave up.
Yeah. It's hard when it's not your own dog too. Like, I just don't fully know what you want. Like, I refilled his bowl of food. He has like a little like hard trick thing where it's like food and then some treats, and he just like to knock it over, and he likes to play with that when he whines when that's empty. I played with him. He also could just want to go to bed because he's like a early bedtime kind of dog, but I'm just like, I'm done with you right now.
Every dog needs to come pre-programmed to know the buttons.
Literally.
The button dogs freak me out.
I've seen buttons.
I really want to teach both of them because I feel like she's smart enough she could learn, and he's definitely smart enough.
Yeah, the worst thing is that he whines only at me. Like, he doesn't give two fucks about Nick.
I was about to ask, well, where's Nick? Why can't he take him? But
he does not care. He doesn't really even like to hang out with him that often. Like,
go away, human. You're not the right human.
Why do you guys have this dog right now? Whose dog is it?
It's my sister's dog. So I let him out every day to pee because she works 12-hour shifts, and then it's like 13, 14 hours of driving in the winter. So he can't be alone for that long. And so since I was away for the week, she had no one to let him out. So I just took him with us. And she was out on the weekend, and she's coming back out on the weekend. So
1 or 2 more days.
Oh, she comes back, thankfully, tomorrow night after work.
Thank goodness.
And like, I'm not a sleeper with a dog person. Nick and me are like, this dog takes up more bed than either of us together. So
it's a bigger dog too, right?
It's pretty big.
Teddy takes up a lot of my bed, and he's like a smaller dog, so I can't imagine sleeping with a bigger dog on the bed.
Ollie has his own side of the bed. I have a king size bed, and he has his side, and I have mine. When David comes over, though, he's not real happy about it because he has to share his side of the bed.
Yeah.
Ooh, I hope you enjoy. Yeah, they are.
He whines all the time. And like today, Nick and his buddy were just on the ice fishing, and he just like stood outside and barked at them. Like he could go down there. Like he's like free off leash here. But instead he just barked at them from up here, and then he'd come inside the house and get angry that I didn't go with them, and he wanted to go down there, but I don't think he likes men very much.
Doesn't sound like it.
So yeah. I was like, I'm gonna murder you.
1 more night, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. He's probably sleepy too, because y'all are like, if you're not sleeping well, you're probably moving around a lot. And he's like, can you just not?
Yep.
Yeah. It's the smart ones. It's the smart ones that know exactly what they want, but you don't know what they want. Those are the problem children.
Yeah.
Some ones that just hang out.
Yeah. I would like it. Just the other dogs that come out here just like go outside for hours, and they just like love outside, and they don't really want anything to do with you. And it's sometimes like, I love Porpy, like he's great, But like sometimes I'm like, can you just go outside for like 3 hours? Like it's nice enough, just go. But he
Y'all
also
don't have to
wasn't
like leash
fine
him
or
or
anything.
anything.
So like he never got used to going outside without my sister. Because for the first year she lived in an apartment.
Yeah,
It's like now even like letting him into the backyard, like he wants you to go with him.
he's spoiled.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how Teddy is too. Like we didn't get any place out here that I could put him off leash until he was like 2, and he's still 2, so it's really recent we got it. And now there's like this little dog park area where he can go off leash. And so I take him there, but he just stands by me. Like he won't go anywhere in the dog park unless I walk with him in the dog park. And so I'm like,
Mhm.
man, he is not good at just exploring on his own.
Yeah.
Ollie, I'll let him out, and he'll be at the back of the fence just wandering around. I'm like, where did you even go? He's like, I don't need no human. Strong, independent dog.
Mhm.
It's
That's
same.
better.
Same.
I'm
And then
really
Brian will dart out the door because she wants to go eat dead grass. So she'll like push him out of the way and dart out the door. And I'm like, stop.
That's hilarious.
She's a dog at heart, apparently. One of my pups definitely doesn't like me to watch her do her business. We have a dog like this too. It's like, turn around and don't look at me. 24 pages. I have a husky and she's let off leash. She'll be gone for like hours. That's funny. Yeah, Ollie doesn't. He goes off leash if he's in the backyard, but
He's good at it.
what's he doing?
Nick made him like a treat towel, so my sister would like roll treats in the towel and then tie it into a knot to get him to work it out. But he's really good at it, and Nick can't tie a tight enough knot that it's not even a challenge.
Exercising those brain muscles. That's funny. Did anybody get any reading done? Because it wasn't me.
I was just editing. I finished the unhaul part of the video though, which is where all the pictures were. So, and I loaded in all the other clips. So now I'm just like editing the beginning and end of like the clips in the bookstore to like take out the awkward like start. I always get so mad at myself because it's so easy to just start filming when it's at the good frame and stop filming at the good frame. But each time I like start and then bring the camera up and then bring the camera down and then end it, you know? And so I like have to edit out those 2
Yes.
steps.
I
Same.
didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
But I've been editing this vlog as I go because otherwise it would be horrible. It's edited in 48 minutes and 30 seconds and I'm not done.
I can't imagine. What? Yeah.
Just read book 4 and a 5-star. That's awesome.
Oh, there's something in my eyeball, and it's been in my eyeball for a whole sprint, and it's really pissing me off.
Can you not like go get a mirror and
I tried. I can't see it. So I'm trying to like blink it out, but
just get you a water dripper and
it's probably mascara. But
probably. I do
ugh,
that sometimes.
gross. I hate the feeling.
Or
I'm
it could be
almost
dog
done.
hair.
It could be dog hair. I have 20 minutes left on the dot.
Ooh.
Sorcery of Thorns.
I know you're loving
When's-
it so much. Yeah, I know you're gonna be so sad when it's over.
This means that someone's video is almost done though. So when's the next one?
Tomorrow.
Ooh.
It's already like edited, just have to put like the last clip in. Last 2 clips, I guess. So I'll do that after this, and then
What time so I can try to go to the hospital before or after?
probably 11.
Okay.
But I can do it either. I can do it at noon too.
No, that's fine. I think my 11 o'clock may have canceled. So I might can go before. If not, I'll just go after. No big deal.
So,
Or I can walk to the hospital with my phone like this as long as I have signal.
so you guys get to see me read a good old YA fantasy.
I'm excited.
I
I
will say
can't
the
wait.
other pick, like for this person's worst, I think this was the better one to pick.
I forget what the other one was. You
Book of
told
Night.
me. Yeah.
I was like,
And then I wish you had read that one.
Yeah.
So you could convince me to unhaul my other special edition of it.
Yeah.
That was before I canceled all the like Illumicrate and Fairy Loot stuff, and I got 2 of them, and I got rid of one of them, and it is pretty, but I'm never gonna read it.
Yeah, I got it from Book of the Month, but it was an add-on, so I spent like $9 on or $10 on it. So I probably will still try it because I'm curious, but I'm not expecting to like it because I don't think anyone liked it. Like even
No.
people that like those kind of stories didn't like it. So
Nope.
I was like, I've seen 0 good reviews for Book of Night.
yeah.
I don't think anybody liked it.
At least I've seen some good reviews for Sorcery of Thorns.
I liked it, but I liked it back when I liked YA fantasy. So
Same.
That's fair.
Same. And even when I liked it, like is a strong word.
Yesterday when I said it, I was reading it. Michelle even I didn't like that one. And I was like, I'm just starting it now. Oh no.
A really big spider.
oh no.
It's
Gross.
fine. I thought it was a piece of fuzz, but then it's moved from one spot to another, so it's a
Yeah, it's definitely not a piece of fuzz if it's moving.
no, but I figured it looks so big, I would think it's a wolf spider, but it's not on the ground, so it's not a wolf spider, which means it must die. If it were a wolf spider, I might not kill it, but
Oh, I would kill it.
We have
I'm not
spiders here.
living with a wolf spider. Is it
well, they don't hurt
paying
anything, and they stay on the ground. And I mean, he'd have to go back outside, but it just depends on how close to the door he is, whether or not he goes outside or he gets sucked up in the vacuum.
rent?
Yeah, that one's going in the vacuum. Anyway, sorry. Definitely in the minority, but Brie liked Book of Night. Good
That
to
was the only good review.
Reading the life-changing manga.
Good mix.
We're gonna do it one more, probably. I mean, I know we're gonna do one more, but probably just one more. I feel like I'm crapping at editing. It's hard to get the timing just right. It'll come with practice. It really will.
Yeah. Honestly, everyone's crappy at editing forever. I'm not gonna lie. Like you get better, but you still think like I still look at my videos and go, oh, this editing sucks.
I could have done better.
But then I look at like a year ago and I'm like, I'm so great.
Okay, we gotta do a sprint in a minute so I can kill that, or you can entertain the people and I can go kill it. Your choice.
You should just let's sprint. I can finish this then.
I don't like spiders. At least I don't live in a place where there's scorpions. Then I would burn the house down.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Definitely wouldn't like Book of Night. Yeah, I think it's a pretty safe bet that she would not like Book of Night.
It would have been a good book to bestie pick then.
No, not allowed. I don't want to be
Sorcery
any
of Thorns.
further down the leaderboard than I already am.
Sorcery of Thorns is probably also a pretty good book to like 2 YA. Like I mean, Book of Night's adult, but it's YA in my head. 2 YAs, those were good picks.
That's true. That's true.
It's pretty much cheating at this point.
All right. Well, we'll do another sprint so that I can go kill the spider and hopefully not have to burn my house down. If I don't come back, you'll know what happened. Cassidy can log in my stream yard.
Yeah, practice when you're back so we know you're okay.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Yeah, I want
I'm
spider
gonna
updates.
Terminator the spider.
Send us spider updates in the chat, please.
I thought you said send us spider pics, and I was like, I highly doubt you want me to do that.
I don't really want gross pictures, but I do want updates of the process.
He's going in the vacuum, because then at least if he crawls out of the vacuum, it's in that closet, and I won't see him anymore.
I think that's
Cassidy, what did you just drink?
a rum and coke that Nick made me. Actually, it's rum and Pepsi, but the Pepsi's flat and there's a lot of rum in it. So it's not very good, but I'm still gonna drink it.
It'll get better tasting the more you drink it, though.
Yep. Also, I've said this, that Australia, everything there could like kill you.
Yeah, when I was in Thailand, the scariest thing were the frogs. They're the most poisonous.
And you don't think about frogs being scary.
No, but when we Googled the most poisonous things, it was the frogs.
All right, I'm gonna go kill the spider. I will see you guys in 30 minutes.
Good luck.
Thanks. Hi.
Hello.
How'd you do?
I finished my book and I started my next book.
Woo woo.
What's
I-
the
I
next book?
The Unbroken,
Ah,
which is like I'm not looking forward to it, but like I'm hoping it'll like blow my mind.
it could
I
surprise
liked
you.
it, but also like I don't know. It doesn't seem like a book you would love, but I did.
It's the butt that scares her.
Yeah.
But like, so I unhauled this book technically, and this person said it, and I was like, oh, this book hasn't left my house yet, so that works well. So I have it both physically and audibly.
I'm almost done editing. I only have like 1 more minute of my video to edit. And then I just have to add in music for the book shopping part, which will be hard because it's all set together. So I don't have to like cut up the music a bunch. I can just go over the whole section.
Yes.
Yeah. I was distracted looking at ways to kill spiders.
Ugh, that situation sounds horrible.
Like, it's not in a spot where I can whack it. Is the problem. And
Two shoes.
no, I can't. It's too small of a spot. Like, I can't get my hands up under there. And then I looked up under there. It's not a big spider. It's a big spider that's dying and getting eaten by a vicious little spider. And there looks like there's egg sacs up under there. So now I'm really terrified. And the vacuum is not strong enough to kill it because I tried, but the web is stronger than the vacuum.
You
And
should at least maybe try and put it in like a cup or something and put it outside.
I can't because of the way that it's like up under a cabinet. So I can't get to it without risking it biting me.
Poisonous
Uh-huh.
spider problems.
Uh-huh. I need David because he doesn't care if it bites him.
Forever.
That's my saga. At least it's in the living room on the opposite side of the room from where I sit and very far away from the bed.
That is good.
Yeah.
So I think he's just going to stay until someone else can deal with it.
That is a benefit of living in like a bigger place. Cause like in my small apartment, if I see a single bug, the whole place is unsafe.
I mean, it's in a spot where he's probably not going to want to go anywhere because it's kind of right by the back door, which is how it got in to begin with. And if it's already eating another spider, that means it has food. Maybe it'll just stay there until somebody can kill it.
I'm like,
Anyway.
Yeah, spiders aren't that scary here, so I don't have this problem.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's probably not a scary spider. I don't know what kind of spider it is, but it's unlikely that it's a scary spider. We have brown recluse and black widows, and it didn't look like either one of those. The big one, I guess, could have been a black widow, but it was getting attacked by the smaller one, and I would like to think a black widow is stronger than that. Got the Unbroken from the library. Ate dinner and made a thumbnail. Productive. 75%. I think we're about at the same spot. Wednesdays are the noon to 8 shifts at the library, and then you get to get up at 7 a.m. to open tomorrow. Ugh. Yeah, definitely burrito yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I was
feel like
I
I'm
was a
being-
little worried that Bryn would like attack it, but I think she's too lazy
Smart.
for that. All right, go ahead.
I feel like I've made so much progress, but like no progress on this puzzle. I hate puzzles. Like I love puzzles, but I hate puzzles.
I was like, why are you doing it?
Like, let's just. We have put so much work into this, and it's just looks so sad currently.
I want to see.
See, it looks so sad.
It does look a little sad at the moment. You're getting there.
It's so sad.
I feel like getting the puzzle started though is always so hard, and then
Mhm.
once it's started, it goes easier.
And I'm somehow missing border pieces that I can't find, but like it's a brand new puzzle. So I know that the border pieces are in there.
You just gotta find them.
I'm just blind.
I did one puzzle like at the start of the pandemic when everyone was getting into a puzzle mood, and I like it was so much work and it was so annoying to do because that was also when Teddy was a young puppy, and so he was getting into everything. So I was like constantly having to defend this puzzle, and then I finished it and it was missing one freaking piece, and it made me so angry that I never did another puzzle again. I'm like, that's the
I was
end.
about to ask, did Teddy poop it out?
I no longer own that puzzle. I will never do a puzzle
So
again.
funny.
Puzzles just make me angry. Anytime I see a puzzle, I want to destroy it because that was just a terrible time.
That is so funny.
Puzzles for me is like I have to have a lot of time because I don't want to sit here for hours. Like I'll give up on this today and I'll come back tomorrow or another day, which also means I need a lot of space. Like out here, it's really nice because obviously it's like a family cabin. So we have like me and Nick are sitting at a big table right now that fits like 20 people.
Mhm.
But then like when we eat, we use like the small table. So like we
Yeah.
just do everything on this big table and like I don't have to
Sprawl
worry
out.
about moving it later or anything like that. Because at
That's
home, I
nice.
hate doing puzzles because I'm like have to do it in one sitting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where do you put it?
Mhm.
Got sidetracked. Your cat would not leave you alone. Fair. Yeah, Ollie took off in that sprint attacking Bryn, and then I heard him growling, and I was like, what are you doing? And I go to look, and he's growling at her. And I'm like, why? You've never growled at her. He's just in a mood. Also, I love the fact that we're so used to Teddy that he is completely flipped upside down with his little smile, and nobody said anything yet.
He's just fully
all
asleep.
the time. We decided to give the dog a bone so he would stop whining, but he's
I love
almost
it.
done.
Maybe that's why he was whining. He was like, I will whine until I get what I want, and I want that bone.
I texted my sister and I was like, your dog won't stop whining at me. And I just want to make sure like I'm not missing anything. Like I've done this, I've done this, I've done this. And she's like, whining at people for no reason is his personality. So she's like, give him a bone and distract him. And I was like, okay, cool.
That's funny.
Triggering kid.
That's hilarious. Well, I think we'll probably wrap these up here. Wait, no, we have, I can't see.
You see him?
No, keep going that way or that way.
I'm showing Nick Teddy.
Oh, I thought you were showing us a dog, and I was like,
No,
okay,
I
where's
was
the
trying to
dog?
look at the dog. Here, here's Teddy.
So cute. He has like a little
there.
upside down smile.
Yeah, his little teeth.
Guy.
Oh, wrong way.
Good guy.
He behaves.
He's just so he's like always up there.
Mhm.
Although I do love when he just like sometimes attacks Kaylee's hair for like no elastic.
Yeah, Teddy is really needy too, but he's needy in the way that he just wants to like be right where I'm at.
Mhm.
And then he's usually pretty chill as long as he can be where I'm at. But if I'm sitting on a chair where it's hard for him to be on the chair with me, that's where it gets kind of annoying. Like I have a green reading chair and the back cushion is just destroyed because it's not big enough for Teddy to like lay on the back of. But he still tries and he's constantly falling off. He's fallen off the back of that chair so many times. And it scares me each time because it's kind of a tall chair.
Oh,
But each time he still tries to jump up and like the chair is just wide enough where it's like my hips sit in the chair and there's no like room on either side. So he also is having to like jump up off of me to get onto the top of it. And it's just like a big mess every time I sit in the chair. Sometimes when I want to sit in the chair, I lock him in my bedroom so he can't.
Honestly, needy animals are so cute, but they're just so much better when they're your own animal because you at least know what they're being needy for. Like my cat is the neediest cat to ever exist. But like I just know.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Like, I'm like, okay, come cuddle then. We're like, well, it's not. It's like, what are you whining about? What do I need to do?
David's dog, not the ones that we have now, but the one that he had when we started dating. I would keep him sometimes, and his favorite thing to do is sleep on the bed with you. But he would turn to where his feet were to your face, and then in the middle of the night, he would do the thing where he twitches when he's asleep, and he would kick me in the face at like 2:00 in the morning. But he had to be laying right next to you. Like he would not lay on the other side of the bed. He had to be touching you, and he would kick me in the face. And I was like,
Oh,
God,
that's hilarious.
You off of this bed.
I thought Boulder was bad. He was just farting on us last week. It's like this dog can't sleep up here again. He keeps farting on my pillow.
Oh, God.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, you try to kick him off then. Like,
Okay.
he's out of the bed.
Is he situated now? Or is he done with the bone?
He is just entertaining it now, so
There you go.
it's almost done. But
Maybe he'll entertain a while longer. Ollie, stop licking.
I feel-
Alrighty, folks. Well, I think we're going to wrap these up here. Thank you for hanging out with me, and hopefully you got some reading in, even though I didn't get much in with the Spider Saga. That's okay. That's a problem for another day. But I think who else has sprints this week? Anybody that we know of? I know Lexi's doing some at some point, but I don't have any idea when they are.
Bex has some tomorrow, but it's really early for any US people. So I think it's like 8
Like
a.m. my
9
time.
Yeah. So Bewitched Bex has some if you need some work company. But otherwise, we'll post anything that we're going to be on in the Late Night Crew Discord, which is linked down in the description
has
box
some.
below. Bree has some tomorrow night. So if you're looking for more sprints tomorrow, go hang out on Bree's channel, and we will see you guys soon. All right. Good night, everybody.